Everybody, it's Mena. Welcome back to my channel, or if this is the very first video that you're seeing of me, then welcome to my channel. Please be sure to hit the subscribe button down below if you didn't already. I post every day of the week for all. Sorry I sound weird. I'm just actually really tired. I actually wanted to make this video to get rid of this paper I had on my desk for a while. So today in this video, I'm going to talk about my top 10 favorite yarn companies. So a lot of you guys probably know what my favorite yarn companies are because I mentioned them so many times, but for those who don't know, I have a lot of favorite yarn companies. I'm going to talk about them, and I think this can be really fun to talk about all these yarn companies because I love all of these yarn companies. They're my favorite companies of all time. Sorry, I'm yawning so much. So anyway, today I'm gonna get started. And if you guys are familiar with these yarn companies, what are your favorite yarns by these companies? Let me know down in the comments below. Or what are your favorite yarn companies if you don't have any companies in your country, because I know there's a lot of countries that don't carry these brands of yarn, so I'm sure you probably have something similar and stuff. I know England has a lot of the Debbie Bliss yarns or the Stylecraft Special DK. Or other different brands. I think they have Karen Simply Soft too. US, but a lot of them, the London, England yarns, they have just different names, different companies. So I'm going to get started. So number one on my list had to be Red Heart Super Saver. Now I love Red Heart Super Saver. They're one of my favorite yarn companies. I've worked with a lot of their yarns for years. Ever since I first started knitting, it's always been one of my favorite yarn companies. I actually keep a lot of their yarn in my knitting stash. And I used to buy so much Red Heart Super Saver. It was like my favorite. It's always been my favorite yarn. I love a lot of the different yarns they have, and I use so many different types of their yarns. I actually just worked with their soft baby steps yarn to make a Edelweiss pillow. Number two on my list had to be Lion Brand. Now, Lion Brand is like one of the companies I actually kind of also buy yarn from the most because they have some really great yarns like Color Made Easy, which I have right here. I bought several skeins of this. It's one of my favorites. I also use a lot of their Woolies Thick and Quick, as well as their Fun Fur and Vanish Choice. I actually have a skein of Vanish Choice hiding somewhere. I think it's in this bag. One second. Yep, I have a blue skein of Vanish Choice right here. Here, this is also a type of Lion Brand yarn. I love Vanish Choice. It's one of my favorite yarn companies. I apologize I'm yawning so much. It's really late at night. I love Vanish Choice. That's a really great yarn by Lion Brand. They make such great yarns, and I love their company. They just have like the best yarns, some of the best yarns in my opinion. Number three on my list had to be Patons. Now I also love Patons. Patons has also some pretty good yarns, and I just love working with them. They're such great yarns, and they do such great sock yarns. I love their sock yarns. They also make really nice alpaca blend yarns. Like I've used the Patons alpaca blend, and that's really good. I actually have a review on that. I love just a lot of their yarns in general. So the only yarns I've used by Patons is mainly all their sock yarn, as well as their alpaca blend yarn. Excuse me. Number four on my list had to be Karen. Now, Karen is one of my favorite yarn companies. They make a lot of the Simply Soft, and I love the Karen Simply Soft. It's one of my favorite yarns. I work with that stuff all the time. It's like another great worsted weight yarn. It's really good. They make it super soft, and I've had that in my stash since I first started knitting. Number five on my list would be I Love This Yarn. Now, I Love This Yarn is a brand, it's another brand. It's kind of like Red Heart Super Saver, but it's a little bit softer than Red Heart Super Saver in my opinion. It works great for hats. I've used it to make a couple copycat CC beanies as well as some scarves, and it just is a wonderful yarn. I love it so much. much, and it's really great for knitting. Oh, well, actually, it's mainly great for knitting. Sorry, my tongue's twisted. Number 5 on my list would have to be I Love This Yarn. Now, I Love This Yarn is also a great company. I've used some of their yarns. I've used some of their yarns to make scarves. And I used some of their chunky yarns to make my raspberry beanie, and it comes out really, really good. They have some really awesome yarns, just like Red Heart, Super Saver, and as well as Karen. Number 6 on my list had to be Bernay. Now, Bernay, I also love Bernay yarn. I've used mainly their Softy Baby, and I love their Bernay Softy Baby because it's great for making baby supplies like hats, baby bonnets, clothes, and stuff. And I use it mainly. I also use it to make adult hats too, because the adult hats come out super duper cute as well. But the only downfall is I have to cast on a bit more stitches because the yarn is so thin. So let me show you what Bernay Softy Baby looks like. So here I have a skein of Bernay Softy Baby. I use this stuff all the time for making scarves. Sorry, it's a little bit tangled right there. I mean, not scarves, I mean baby bonnets and stuff. I've made several baby bonnets with this type of yarn. It is an awesome yarn. I love it so much, and it's super duper fun to knit with because it's comfortable, knitable, and I love the way it feels for hats. Number 7 on my list would have to be Yarn Bee. Now, I love Yarn Bee as well. They make some really good yarns. This is also a Hobby Lobby brand. So I love this yarn, and Yarn Bee are Hobby Lobby brands. You can only get them at Hobby Lobby. They actually don't sell them any other place but Hobby Lobby. I know that's kind of weird, but oh well. I like Yarn Bee. They have some really good yarns. I've worked with their yarn that comes in a cone. I don't remember what it's called, but it doesn't really come in a cone. It comes in like a cylinder. I don't like the shape of a rectangle almost. I don't remember what it's called, but it's really cool. It reminded me of a watermelon. I made like a couple things with it, and I've also used some of their fur yarn, which is like the Lion Brand Fun Fur, and it's really good. It comes out super great. I love the Yarn Bee stuff. And again, you can only get those at Hobby Lobby. They don't sell them in other stores, which I think I find pretty interesting. They're only Hobby Lobby brands. Number 8 on my list had to be Baby Bee Sweet Delight. Now, I like Baby Bee Sweet Delight. It's pretty similar to the Bernay Softy Baby. The only thing is that the Baby Bee Sweet Delight is not as shiny as the Bernay Softy Baby. Let me show you a skein of the Baby Bee Sweet Delight. So here I have some Baby Bee Sweet Delight. This stuff is a great yarn. I really love how this stuff feels. It's not as shiny as it's not shiny like the Bernay Softy Baby is, but it's just to me it's just as soft as the Bernay Softy Baby. So I like this stuff because I love baby yarn, and I love how it feels, and I love working with it for when I really need it, like for hats and stuff. I think it's a great yarn. Number 9 on my list would have to be We Are Knitters. Now, I love the We Are Knitters roving yarn. I really think this is a great yarn for knitting because it feels so soft between your fingers, and it makes such beautiful garments. And I actually have a couple projects I made with some of the We Are Knitters wool. So right here I have a pattern called the Hanky Snood, and I made this from the We Are Knitters wool. My sister got me a kit to make this. And it makes a super cute snood. So this is what it looks like. So basically it's like a mini infinity scarf. You can wear it over your neck to keep your neck warm. And I love this thing. It's super cute, and it's super comfortable to wear too. So this is the Hanky Snood. If you haven't tried it, you should definitely try it out. If you're a beginner, don't try this. It is hard for beginners. It's a more intermediate project so it's a little bit harder for beginners and harder for advanced beginners, so I suggest don't do this. But if you are an intermediate knitter, I suggest try it out. I think We Are Knitters makes such great roving yarn. I've worked with several of their roving yarns, even though I've only tried like 5 things from We Are Knitters. I really think they make such good yarn, but the only downfall, it is pretty expensive. So if you can get a hold of it, good luck. I suggest you really try it out. It's a great yarn. Number 10 on my list would have to be Sugar and Cream. I like Sugar and Cream. They make also such great yarns. I use a lot of their cotton yarns for making like washcloths or pot holders, and I've used it also for beach bags. And I actually have a beach bag hiding somewhere that I've made out of Sugar and Cream in my closet. So here is my beach bag I made with Sugar and Cream yarn. I made it out of white yarn, and I really like it. It's super duper cute, and it makes such great beach bags, and also great for pot holders. I've actually used it to make a few pot holders, and I'll show you those really quickly. These are some pot holders I made a couple of years ago. I made these for a friend of my mom who ordered some for her family for Christmas. And I made these with the Sugar and Cream yarn, and I really think they came out super duper cute. Super cute, and I really like them. I think she picked some really great colors for these projects. And if you do want to make pot holders, definitely use Sugar and Cream yarn, and if you can't find Sugar and Cream, use whatever cotton yarn you have in your country. It comes in great handy for pot holders, and it's a lot safer for pot holders. Okay, so those are my top 10 favorite yarn companies. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I post every day of the week for all, and I'll see you in another video soon. Bye! Whoops, I pressed the pause when I meant to press stop. Sorry.